What's happening, Kingsway High School? David Flood here, coming to you with a couple of messages. Um, I was there a few weeks ago at your school. I hope like maybe three or four of you remember me. Maybe eight, five, seven, eight people. Now, hopefully more of you than that. It was only a couple weeks ago. I wanted to come back, guys and girls, for two reasons. Number one, to say thank you for the way that you treated me with dignity and respect, and um, thank you in a different way. So I hope you can imagine, or maybe some of you experience this, to walk into a place where you don't know anyone, no one, right? You don't know anyone. You haven't had contact with anyone, maybe some emails or whatever. And you think, Mr. Flood, oh yeah, you're in your 50s, you have it all together, very confident. No, I do this 80 to 100 times a year, and I still get nervous, when I walk into a place where I don't know anyone. I know my message is good. I know my character is good. But what are people going to think of me? Do I talk funny? Do I look funny? The answer to both those questions is yes, according to my children and my wife sometimes. But thank you for the way you treated me with dignity and respect. You made me feel welcome. That's the bottom line. You made me feel welcome when I got to the school. And the side thank you to that is, as a speaker, the second thing that's very difficult, other than walking into a school, is to give an assembly in a gymnasium where the kids are on both sides. It's very, very hard. Um, and you were awesome. You were quiet at the appropriate times. You laughed at the appropriate times. You paid attention and showed me respect all throughout the assembly. So thank you for that. You made the assembly for me easier, because that's one of the hardest things that we do. And some schools don't have auditoriums that are big enough to hold everyone, and you go with what the school has. You work with what you have, and the staff there was awesome. So you might not realize how difficult it is to talk to people on both sides. So I'm telling you that it is, but you made it easier for me. So for that, I say thank you. And the second reason I'm sending you this video, which is going to be a little bit longer than some other videos I send, because I am so enamored by and impressed by the staff that you have there. I want to remind you of the challenges, and I'll talk about them in a minute. So the first challenge was to look on the inside of people. Do not judge people by their outside. Give them an opportunity before you judge them, and find something in common with people. And if you can't find something in common with someone, you celebrate your differences. So that's challenge number one. Look on the inside. The second challenge is to reach out, say thank you to, show respect for, acknowledge two adults in the building. I don't care where you do it. I don't care when you do it. I just care that you do it. And you look them in the eye and say thank you for 9 seconds, if you remember that reference, which is important. They care about you. And so that's what your staff there, guys. I've been in over 300 schools, spoken more than that, 500-600 times, but I've been in 300 schools, and the staff at Kingsway was outstanding. You have some of the nicest people who are unconditionally loving and care about kids so much. I haven't met 300 superintendents, but I've met well over 100, probably more. And I've never met a superintendent like Dr. Lavender. I've never met a superintendent who runs a group of kids, the club that you have there that he facilitates. You guys really have something special there, in him and through him, and in the staff, that I hope you realize. And, I'm an outsider saying this, and no one's paying me to say this, right? But it was incredible. So acknowledge that, support that. You think we have it all together? We don't, right? We need your help. We need your help. So support that. And the third challenge that I gave you was the one that was most important to me. And if you don't see anyone eating alone in the cafeteria, look for other places throughout the day and throughout the week where you can include people, whether it's on the bus or in choosing up a sports team, or in the classroom when you're picking people to be part of your group. And I know it's a big school, and I get it, that there's cliques and different groups, but widen your circle. Look for places to include people. Always, always. So that no one eats alone challenge is really no one should be alone, include everyone. And it's not about being politically correct, as I've heard in some schools. It's about being kind. That's all it was ever about. That's all it's about. That's all it will ever be about is being kind. Kindness. When you have the opportunity to choose between being right and being kind, you choose kind. Thank you, Kingsway, for having me. Um, you have a great thing going on there, a great school community. Hope I get a chance to get back. Not that far away, but I hope I get a chance to get back there. So thank you, thank you, thank you for having me. Hope you all have an awesome end to the school year. Seniors, if you're going on to college, awesome. If you're going out and going to work, awesome. If you're going out and starting your own business, awesome. But I wish you luck in your future endeavors, and I hope to see you all down the road. Have a great day, guys.